Hey, welcome back. I'm a little under the gun. I have my therapy thing at 5:45. It's 5:13, but it's a Zoom thing, so all I have to do is just set up the computer. I think this is where you're supposed to be. You get this weapon here, and there's a little puzzle that you have to solve. And I'll try to solve the puzzle and talk about more mere Christianity stuff because I have more notes. This is a little spinner. And, oh, this is cool. Okay, what do I have to do? Oh, maybe just keep doing it like this. Until those circles match. Like that? No. Oh, okay. Okay. I had a note about, like, mega churches and stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Wait a gosh dang minute. Which should I do first? Huh? Doesn't seem right. Purple, yellow, blue. I didn't do blue yet. Did I do it? Huh. What does the red one do? What am I trying to do here? I have the walkthrough, but I want to figure it out because I want to be smart. I want to go through the red one. The red one where it moves the first two. Purple, what does purple do? I'm not sure what I want to do here. Well, this seems good. Do I want to turn all the lights off? Or on? It would seem like it would want to be on, wouldn't it? Okay, so I have the first two. That seems like that's good. Then, what does this one do? Okay, then that's it, right? No. Ah, okay. Now the last one. No, okay, don't do that. That's not the last one. Where's the last one? Purple. Yeah, here we go. I did it. Whenever I feel like I'm a bad person or I'm doing something wrong, I'm right. That's, I don't know. I can kind of feel sorry for myself a lot. I'm a bad person and I can't be a normal person or whatever. I have to keep remembering those feelings are good because I'm right. I'm not who I'm supposed to be. I'm not. So why am I complaining about that? Like, when nobody is who they're supposed to be, we're all trying to get better. We're trying to be better people. That's the whole point of being alive. Or do you expect to be perfect? What did I just get? Charge the seeker. So I guess I'm supposed to... Oh, that's cool. So it's just a seeker missile? I was hoping I got like the purple thing. Because I got so many purple doors. Does it say... Oh, seeker missile is purple. Ah, cool. Perfect. Do I want to go up here? I'm sure I do. You get a energy tank or something. but I'm just going to go back to Torvis. Oh, that was cool. So how do I... You hold it? And then what? I gotta look it up. Missile. Seeker missile. Press and hold Y to charge the seeker missile, and press A to return to beam mode. Huh? But they said purple was the seeker missile. So why didn't it work? What the? Oh. What? That's cool. What do they want me to do in this room? Something interesting. No, they don't want me to do that. It uses all my missiles? That's a waste. Okay, let's just go back to Torvis. Because now I finally have the purple thing. Yeah. I guess the frustrating thing about therapy is it can feel like they're just trying to make me feel better. Like, oh, you know, you don't have to be so hard on yourself or whatever. But that's not my problem, I don't think. I don't think I was ever that hard on myself. I just want to be good, and that's a good thing. So I don't really want to get rid of that feeling. Where's the elevator to Torvis? Okay. Mega churches, do I want to talk about that? I was thinking about it in relation to charity, because I don't know. I mean, what I wrote down was, if you have a private jet in this life, you'll have the opposite of a private jet in the next. I mean, that's what the Bible says. So if you have a big mega church and you have a big mansion, in this life, you'll have less in the next. That's the whole point. If you're first in this life, you'll be last in the next. If you're last in this life, you'll be first. If you put yourself last. It really doesn't feel like these megachurch people are putting themselves last. They need to be trying so hard every day. They need to be giving up everything because they have so much. Why do they have a mansion? Why does, what's his face? I mean, why would a Christian ever have a mansion? I was thinking about that too, because I went to my boss's house because he hurt his leg and he had like something at the office that I had to bring over to him. And he had a big house, but it wasn't really a mansion, but it's pretty big. I don't know, I went to this place, it's in Warren, New Jersey, and I don't know, I was there and I'm like, am I on the moon? Where am I? These houses are massive. And I was thinking a little bit like, I don't want a mansion. I don't ever want a mansion. I know it's easier, like I mentioned before. It's easier for me to say that because it's just me. I don't have a family. It would be nice if I had a wife who I loved, I might want to give them everything. And if I could give them a big house, I would want to do that. I don't have much money. But boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Right? Sometimes I do pray And I'm like, God, you know me. You know if you gave me a lot of money, I would give it all away. But of course, that's part of that isn't true. I mean, I would spend some of it first. I would buy a new car, probably. I would buy my parents a house that they wanted. I would buy myself a house, probably. You get money and you start thinking, well, 2 rooms, kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. I've been in big houses, and I don't really understand what the appeal is. I guess if you have a big family, you want a room for everybody. But big houses, I don't see what all the fuss is about. When I was younger, I live in a pretty rich area, and I had some friends who had big houses, and I went to their houses. I don't know. I didn't see the appeal. I was never like, oh, I wish my house was so much bigger, and then we could what? I had a Nintendo. That's all I wanted. And a TV. And I was thinking, I mean, if I could have told myself when I was a kid, you'd have this huge flat screen TV, and you'd have Nintendo in your room. He'd be like, yeah, that's all I ever want. I don't know. And now, I don't know. I don't really want... What else could I want? A bigger TV? A nicer car? I don't want those things. How's that going to make me happy? Where's the purple doors? Oh, there's one in here. I really don't. I just like... Sometimes I do... I don't know. Not sometimes. I mean... Once in a while I'll have that fleeting thought of... Well, if God made me win the lottery, I would give so much of it away. I would give all of it away, pretty much. I would give to charity and cancer research or whatever. So God, if you're listening, I'd give it all away, I promise. Just give me all the money, and I promise I'll give it away. That's not true. I would keep some of it for myself, and more than I should, like C.S. Lewis said. I would keep a lot of it. Yeah, I would buy a nicer car. I mean, I wouldn't buy a super... Maybe I would buy like a Tesla or something. I don't know. But I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't. The car I have is fine. If I had more money, why would I get a better car? If this one works fine. Think about how much money you're spending to buy something you don't really need that could go to helping people. That's what a Christian's supposed to do. And I give comfortably. That's what I do. I give money to my church, and I give money. I started giving money to this thing that helps people eat. It gives people food in Africa and even people in the US. But I don't give that much. I don't give so much that it inconveniences me, or I have to give away something. You're supposed to give uncomfortably. It doesn't all have to be charity. Like, I could give it to my parents or something. I don't know. But they have enough money. They don't need it. But the mega churches, it's fun to talk about mega churches because they're so obviously wrong, hoarding all this money. I don't know how they don't see it. I mean, I'm sure what the problem is, they give away some stuff, like, oh, we have these charities where we help people. It's not enough. It's never enough if you have a big mansion and you have a big church and you have, I don't know, you have all this food that you're just throwing away at the end of every day because you have to get so much food to put in your church because you want people to come. Maybe Joel Olstein is doing a good job. I don't really research that stuff, but he should be praying every day, and maybe he is. God, how can I give away? How can I help people today? How much money do you want me to give away? How much food should I be giving to people? I am being a little bit self-righteous here, like, oh, I don't do that, and I have stuff I could give away. But when you have that much, he makes billions of dollars. You have to try so hard. God's giving you so much, you need to be thinking about it every day. What am I supposed to be doing with all this stuff? And I mean, we talk about the 1% all the time. Technically, I feel like I am in the 1% of the world, not the 1% of America, obviously. But if you think about it, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, isn't it? No. You have to time it right. Wow, that's hard. So if you think about it like that, I'm really not. I should never be upset about the 1% in America not paying their fair share, because I'm not paying my fair share to the 1% of the world. There are people in Africa who make 20 cents a day, and they die. People die every day from starvation. Kids, children, babies, they die because they don't have food. Why am I not giving all my money to them? And I'm complaining about my stupid life. Oh, my job, I don't like it. I don't know how to do this. Am I supposed to wait until I'm like here and then do it? Maybe. No. You're supposed to here, then like when you're at the crook of it. I was close. How does that work? I'm not getting the rhythm here. Maybe it's impossible and I'm just wasting my time. Does it feel impossible? Nope. It must be. It must be. Huh. Where am I? Where the heck did I just go? Maybe I shouldn't even be in here. Probably not. I have to end there, I think. I have maybe 2 more minutes. I don't know. It does. The older I get, the more I'm like, I do just want to give everything away. I don't want anything. It's easier when you think, well, I have all this stuff and I'm not really very happy, so, I mean, what's the worst that could happen if I just get rid of all my stuff? I could be more unhappy? Is that possible? This stuff doesn't make you happy, obviously. That was an interesting little detour. There's a purple door in the dark world. This there's that one guy you always see. He's like this horrible person. I've seen interviews with him. He seems like the worst person ever, and he's the worst thing ever for Christianity. He's part of one of these mega churches, I think. He's this old guy. He's got this dark black hair, which is obviously, well, it's a toupee probably. And I remember watching an interview with him saying something about how, well, it's good that you give your money to me and I can buy a private jet because I can travel around the world and I can spread the message with my private jet. You can fly coach, sir. You don't need a private jet. The amount of time you save flying on a private jet instead of a commercial flight to Africa or whatever is not worth. How much did the private jet cost? How much did the private jet cost? Did it cost $1 million? So you could have given that $1 million to people in Africa. Okay? That's the thing. They could have done so much money. It was so much with that money. You're wrong. You're so obviously wrong if you say that I should be buying a private jet with your money that you give to me as a Christian. But it's a good thing. I mean, when you get money, you get blinded by stuff. And you think, oh, I have money, so I must be doing something right, and God likes me because I have money. It's not true. People, I don't know. People get upset about, I don't know. I would get upset about, like, Donald Trump and think, like, this guy, he has everything, and he's such a terrible person. Why do terrible people get stuff? That's not what a Christian should be thinking. Your reward, if you're a Christian, you believe your reward isn't here. It's not the material stuff. It's the more material stuff you have, it's not any kind of a measure of what kind of a person you are. It doesn't mean anything. To God, it doesn't mean anything. But that's nice to know. Where was I going? Oh, I wanted to do something. I think I'll just do it tomorrow. Yeah, I have to do my therapy thing. I have 10 minutes to get set up. So yeah, I have to get set up. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.